welcome to another episode of Learning English with Jheel. Before I move ahead, I would like to reveal the second language that I want to introduce or I'm going to introduce on my YouTube channel. A lot of you try to guess French because you know that I'm learning French. Yes, definitely French is also going to be one of the languages that I'm going to introduce, but not right now because I don't know it completely. However, the language that I'm going to introduce is art. I don't know how many of you know this, but I love art. I love painting a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I know that art is not a language that is expressed through words, but it is also a language, right? So I'm going to be expressing myself through color, shapes, textures, design, and a lot of other interesting things. So I'm going to take you in this colorful journey without speaking, but I will still be speaking through color. Okay, so I hope that you all like it. I'm really excited for this. Yeah, it would mean a lot to me if you could like support me and give your honest opinion if you really like it or not. Okay, very well. So, and for those of you who don't like art, you can just stick to watching my videos of English. Okay, no problem. Very well. So moving on, for today's session, I'm going to be discussing some tips on how you can practice every single day. Although I have made a lot of videos on this, on what you can do, some tips, etc., to improve your language. But some of you want like a proper, like detailed chart, right? So I felt that I will just compile all the advice and simplify it into one video. Now again, even with this, I am not going to give you thousands and thousands of advice that do this, do that, watch movie, watch videos, this, that. It's very complicated, and I feel like all these advice are good in words, but practically it is not possible to do so many things together, right? So I'm just going to touch on the main things that I feel can really help you become fluent while speaking. Very well. Also, this advice is more for the A2, B1 and B2 levels, okay? I do not recommend this for A1. So if you're just a beginner and you're really like struggling to speak or even understand the language, I do not recommend this because that requires like a few more things, and I will maybe cover it in another video, right? But most of my audience, I feel, are in the A2, B1 and B2, most of the learners who are watching me. So that's why I'm making this video for all of you, right? So let's begin. So I will split this into 5. Okay, there are 5 things that we will be focusing on. The first one is grammar. Now, to improve your grammar, I told you in the previous videos that there are 4 things, just 4 things that you all have to concentrate on for the next 2 or 3 months, right? So until you elevate your level. So the 4 things will be tenses, articles, prepositions, singular, plural. Please concentrate and make sure that you are thorough with these 4. They are the foundation of your language, right? So it is very important for you to get this right. So 2 to 3 months, be very dedicated and make sure you get this right. It's okay if you're not able to speak if you don't know some complicated vocabulary, it is totally okay, but get these 4 correct. So when it comes to grammar, you will concentrate on these 4. You will like do quizzes, you will try to write things down, you will try to analyze your mistakes, maybe you can refer to your Ren and Martin, some of you do that. Whatever it is, whatever your technique is, but concentrate on these 4 things when it comes to your grammar. Second thing, for your fluency, right? So for your fluency, I would suggest debates. I have discussed debates in detail and how to go about it in my previous videos, so you can watch that. But in brief, debates really help you with fluency. So you can listen to a 10 or 15-minute debate sessions among people, pros and cons, and you can also try debating, because then you will try to speak faster. You will also be spontaneous. You won't get that much time to think something in your mother tongue and then translate it, because debate is like that. It's very spontaneous, and it's it brings out your emotions, because you're aggressive, you want to fight, you want to place your points. So I would say that debates, listen and participate in as many debates as possible. Voice your opinion. It will also make you confident when you voice your opinion, right? So second one will be debate. Third, group chats. Now in the comment section of my previous video, I had already I have seen some comments where people are asking if you want to be part of a WhatsApp group. So you can try to check those comments and be a part of those groups. What will group chats help you do is that you can keep discussing a topic and you all will remain motivated, right? It is fun to speak to different people, even if you're saying normal things like hello, how are you, what's your favorite color, or what did you eat, or what's your favorite food. Even if you're having such simple conversation, it is fun. So keep texting people. I know that it's difficult to do your writing practice, right? So I think texting is like the best way, and it is okay if you cannot grab a pen and paper and keep writing a lot of essays. It's totally okay. I understand all of us are working, and we might sometimes feel lazy to do that. So why don't you make a group chat and keep texting everybody, in English. So it will keep you motivated, and it will also improve your writing, right? The other thing, the fourth thing that I recommend, and I strongly recommend this, writing mails. Please practice writing mails. It is so important for you, so important throughout your life. Throughout your life, you should practice. I'm not saying practice for 2 months, 3 months, no. Throughout your life. Okay, sorry, the video got cut. Let me continue. So I was saying that even I still practice writing mails, and throughout your life, you must continue this. I have posted a video on a very fun way of writing mails and who to write mails. So let me just summarize this. Write mails to your friends, to your colleagues, to your, people in your organizations. If that is too risky, write it to strangers. Whichever is your favorite company, please write a good feedback, a mail of appreciation to that particular company. Like, hey, for example, let's say you like a particular chocolate. Get the email ID of that company and say, I love your chocolates so much because etc., or I love this makeup product so much. If you really like that, whatever, I love this phone so much, this gadget so much, why you like it, right? So write these mails and send them. It is okay. You're not going to lose anything and nothing's going to happen. It is great to write mails of appreciation to people, to companies. Why not, right? If you received a mail of appreciation, wouldn't you like it? Same with everybody else, they would like it too. So please write these mails. They will improve your English. Download Grammarly so it can correct a bit of your grammar. But don't be completely dependent on Grammarly, because sometimes it does not correct all your mistakes, right? So do download Grammarly. It's a free extension that's available on Google, and it will correct all your mistakes and help you with writing mails, right? So yes, any doubts with writing mails, please write it in the comment section if you want me to elaborate more on this part of writing mails. Okay, for now I'm just giving you the points of the things that you should do, but whenever you want me to elaborate on a particular thing, please write it down in the comment section. Even if there are 1 or 2 people asking for it, I'm more than happy to make a video on it, right? Okay. Now the fifth thing, the last thing that I would suggest you to do is watching news. Please watch English news. See, I have heard a lot of people, and many of you even ask me if watching movies is like good. Yes, I would recommend watching movies if you're in the A1 and the A2 level, because it develops that interest. You start listening to it, you start enjoying the language, and it is fun also. But if you're in the B1, B2, I would suggest that you challenge yourself. Don't just stick to movies, although it is a great way of learning too. I know a lot of people who have learned the entire language by watching movies, right? But I would still, my inclination is more towards documentaries and news. Why? It is more challenging. It is more challenging in terms of, in many aspects. One is the vocabulary, the sentence structure is much richer, right? It's more clean and crisp and will really help you in your professional environment. Two is that you gain the knowledge and you start thinking, you start developing your perspectives in another language, that is English, right? And this is very essential for you because it will help you and make you confident while discussing things. So, and I'm going to make a separate video on why you should be watching news in English. I know that a lot of you might find it boring, why watch news? It's okay, I'll take, etc., etc. I'm not saying watch it for hours, but 5 to 10 minutes every day will really, really help you and make you confident in discussing things, right? So please search for any channel of your choice, and watch news. I could suggest Vion TV, WION, because they have short videos on interesting topics, good news. You can watch anything, BBC documentaries. I don't know, I'm not getting too many on the top of my head, but any form of news and debate will really help you. So this is the plan that I'm giving you for the next 3 months, I would say. So challenge yourself and keep timelines. Don't just start or practice randomly and say today I will do grammar, tomorrow let's see. No, have a fixed plan that for the next 2 months, okay, leave 3 months, for the next 2 months I'm going to be doing these 5 things. These 5 things are more than enough, because it involves everything. It involves your listening comprehension, your speaking, your writing skills, which is the 4th one, reading too, right? So this involves like all 4 things, and that's why I have compiled it into interesting activities which will help you develop different skills in learning your language as well as improving your communication. I hope you found this useful, and if you have any doubts, please write it down in the comment section. Even if I do not immediately reply or make a video immediately, it will be there in my mind. Someday I will make it, right? So and I have no problem if you say 2 to 3 times and keep reminding me, because I tend to forget. So yes. The other thing that I want to say is I have got a few mails for the one-on-one videos. So thank you so much for emailing me. I'm very happy with the response. I will schedule all of your calls. Just one note, if you have had a session, one-on-one session with me on Clapping Go, please do not send me a mail for the one-on-one session of the 1 minute, of the 2 or 3 minute conversation that I was talking about in my previous video, because it will be a conflict and I do not want to do that. So Clapping Go learners who have had sessions with me, or Clapping Go learners, please, I'm so sorry, but do not text me for this. This is for others who have not got the chance to be on certain platforms, who due to any XYZ reason, I just want to have like a one question conversation with all of you. And for the others, I'm so sorry. So any of you want to have this session with me, this one question conversation with me, feel free to drop me a mail. I do not charge anything for this one question conversation, because it will also be up. So yes, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please enjoy my art videos as well. They will be coming up really soon.